build a little. We'll run some random BS. I've got a little bit of Raw tonight, and then we are getting into a bunch of crazy vintage slabs. And I mean a bunch. I've got a ton of stuff. What up, Shum? Let the guys get in the feed real quick. So I've got 5 or 6 Raw cards I'm going to be running, maybe 7. Hank Aaron, a Mantle, Williams, some Killebrews, Koufax. And then I've got a pile of probably 50-plus slabs we're going to be running tonight. So see if we can't get 10 or 15 in here, and we'll start running some stuff, guys. I have a bunch of tobacco cards and a bunch of Gowdy tonight. It's on y'all. If you want me to run them, keep running them, whatever it looks like. I've got a bunch of Hank Aaron slabs, Roger Maris rookies, Mantles, Drysdale rookies, all kinds of stuff tonight. So I guess we'll start it off. I've got a little bit of a pile of a few different things. Let's see here. Work our way up. That one will pull. All right, let's do it, guys. We'll just start it off. 1972, Steve Carlton, Nolan Ryan, strikeout leaders. Some dingage on the corners on this. Off-centered on the back. You can see some edge wear. Going to start off with some low-hanging fruit. I do have a raw Mantle, a raw Williams, and a raw Aaron we have sitting in the pile as well. So we'll get to those. I've only got about 8 or 9 raw cards. I sold a shit ton at my local show this week in Carmel. And I'll move the timer down to 15 seconds. Hopefully we can get 20 in the room. I'm going to be running all kinds of stuff. We'll probably start off with a Drysdale rookie. I've got Clementes. I've got Maris, Aaron, tons of Mantle. We've got tons of stuff tonight for you guys. So let's just get into a big boy, I guess. 67 tops with the AL 66 home run leaders. Frank Robinson, Boog Powell, and Harmon Killebrew. Touches on the corners, a little bit off center to the bottom. Some edge wear. No marks, no creases, nothing like that. I'm going to lower the timer to 15 seconds. I started 30 minutes early, so let's see if it makes a difference. I was bored sitting in my office, so no sudden death on this. Robinson, Killebrew, Boog. And then, like I said, guys, we do have a bunch of T206s and 5s tonight. Okay, let's try another. NL 1966 pitching leaders, 67 tops. Koufax, Marichal, Perry, and Gibson. What up, Lando? Dev in the building. There's some dings on the corner there. Off-center top to bottom on it. There you can see the off-centering. No marks, no creases, nothing like that. It's up. What up, Flying? Awesome. Glad you enjoyed it, brother. I've got 50-plus slabs we're running tonight, and we're selling Koufax pitching leaders at $1. Holy shite balls. It's going to be one of those nights. That's crazy. That's a steal. Get this shit organized real quick. Hold on. Let me make some space. My room is covered in stuff. I am leaving town on Thursday, but we will be doing a vintage night on Thursday. So make sure you guys bookmark the show. Yeah, the show went well, man. I actually sold a bunch of Gowdies. I sold my Hornsby in a 4. A couple of other things I had. So 1968 Topps game, Harmon Killebrew. We run one of these every show. This may be my last one. This one's pretty well centered, a little bit top to bottom. No marks, no creases. Killebrew, 1968 Topps game. It's up. Actually, see, you know, people ask for cards, and for some strip, why are my cards going for $1 tonight? You guys are killing me. SDMF winning. Yeah, I was going to say, I have a 53 Gilliam and a 5 sitting in front of me. I've got 320 on the sticker, but feel free to throw me an offer, brother. I'll show it to you in 1 sec. Or $3 for it. Still a steal. So you can either throw an offer in chat or message me off the app. I can do a better deal. It's a beautiful 5. I actually sent this in for grade myself. So, all right, cool, bro. I'll get to you after this. All right, guys, we've got 3 pretty big raw cards. 1958 Teddy Williams, off-centered as hell. Corners are pretty sharp. Bottom right corner's got a ding to it. Bottom left's got a ding. There's the back. Looks like a little bit of scuffing on there. Card number 1. I know everybody was at my table asking for Williams. There's been like a resurgence on him and Joe DiMaggio. 1958 Teddy Baseball, card number 1. It's up. If this one goes for $1, I'm just going to not run the Aaron and Mantle because this is nuts. I think these in a 1 are like $60, $70. 1968 Teddy Baseball. Red Sox legend, ladies and gents. It is off-center, but pretty clean for a 58 copy. All right, you guys are getting it somewhat up there, so I'm going to run. I've got a Mantle and an Aaron from 68. The Mantle's got a little bit of some ripples in it. Luke, nice pickup. And you guys, we are running our stuff. Our tiers, so you do get coupons. All right, 1968. Let me put this in because this top loader looks beat, bro. Just leave it out. All right, 1968 Mantle. It's got some rippleage there, some rippleage there, some rippleage there. I'd assume 1 or 2 on it because of the creases. Other than that, hold on. Well, if it'll zoom. The eye appeal on it is pretty spectacular other than the creases. There's the back. A little bit off-center on the back. Look like a little doo-doo stain on the top. Let me put it in an actual card saver. Some of these top loaders are scratched and shitty looking. 1968 Mantle does have creases. Starting it at $1. Not sudden death. Let's get it, guys. Still a Mantle. I think 1s on these are. We sold 2s of these for like 200 plus the other night. So to give you guys an idea, we sold 2 2s of this, or a 2 and a 3, I think. Now it does have some creasing, as you guys can see. Still probably 100 or better on this all day long. Mr. Snyder about to go away with the deal. Mr. Snyder coming in for the big boy stuff. And guys, we have a ton of tobacco and Goudies tonight. So what we'll be doing is we'll be running one. If we're getting accurate numbers, I've got 7 or 8 of each. If we're not, I'll just move on to the next. I have a bunch of graded Aarons. I have a Roger Maris rookie that's decent graded. I've got Mantle, Clemente. You name the star, I probably have it in the pile tonight. I've got some really high-grade, old-school stuff, too. Snyder, nice pick. Nice pickup on that one, Snyder. I have a nasty K-line. Any Mantle is a good Mantle right now, man. They just keep going up. I have a nasty high-grade K-line. He's in my pile here somewhere with Gaylord Perry rookies, Maris, all kinds of stuff. All right, here we go. 1968 Hank. This one's in better condition than the Mantle. Let me try and zoom in. He got a little cheek wear. Corners are sharp on this one. I'd say it's a little OC top to bottom, left to right. See if there was anything. There is a tiny wrinkle. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. There. See the tiny wrinkle there and there? Okay. The back is clean. No marks. 2 tiny wrinkles. It's a sick 1968 Aaron Raw. And I'm starting it at $1. Let's go, ladies and gents. Mantle and Aaron to start us off, and then we're going to get into some gradeds. Let's get it, guys. That's Hanky, baby. Hank Aaron at $20 is batty. This is probably 70, 80 in a 1, man. At least. I don't know. I don't really comp Raw. I don't know if I have any Jackies I'm running tonight. That's a steal right there. I don't know if I have any Jackies I'm running tonight. I've got 3 big piles of craziness tonight. All right, let's start it off, guys. We're getting into slabs. I won't do sudden death unless we decide we want to. First up, 1973 Roberto Clemente in a 3. I don't know how it got a 3. It looks beautiful. It's up. 1973 Clemente in a 3, baby. We're getting to our slabs just as P&G gets in the room. Getting to the slabs. And guys, like I said, I have tobaccos. I have some crazy ass heat tonight. Wow, sub $30 on Clemente. Wah, wah. It might be one of those nights. And I've got tons of rookies, too. What up, P&G? I've got 6s, 7s, all kinds of stuff. 1957 Don Drysdale rookie, PSA 3. Drysdale in a PSA 3. This is hundo and up. It's up. Off-centered. And see, that's why I don't know how that Clemente got a 3 when Drysdale's got a little bit more damage to it. And it's a 3. Let's get there, guys. Tomahawks is killing the game. Drysdale, 57 Drysdale rookie in a 3. Under comps. Dylan, nice pickup. And everything will ship out tomorrow, guys. We do next day shipping. Tomorrow night we have our Leaf boxes. And then I think, what are we doing? Thursday will be our next vintage. All right, let's try a Gowdy. 1933 Jackie, probably Glory of the Game, table tennis, and then Authentics. Jackie Warner, 1933 Gowdy in a 2. The market on Gowdies just keeps going crazy, and I have a shit ton, so if you guys are set collectors, let me know. I'm almost complete with my set. I've got 12 more to go. Get these where they belong, and I'll keep running them. If not, we'll switch to something else. 1933 Gowdy, Jackie Warner in a 2, and we might not be running very many more Gowdies. I have 4s, 5s, all kinds of crazy stuff in the pile tonight. Mr. Snyder coming with it. That's a nice take, Snyder. All right, let's do a weird one. Like I said, guys, we're gonna jump around. Actually, you know what? Let's get frisky. I mean, that's okay. He can join the club. I've pretty much got everything. 1969 Reggie Jackson rookie in a 3.5. It is clean. I don't know what the grader was thinking. I guess the corner's got a little bit of dingage, but the eye appeal other than the off-centering is great. Reggie Jackson rookie in a 3.5, guys. This one, if this one don't break like 150, I'm going to go home crying tonight. 1969 Reggie Jackson in a 3.5. That is rookie year. I think 3s are pulling 150, so this thing's like half price right now. Jesus Christ. You guys are slaughtering me. 3s are like 150. I know that because I sold one this weekend in a 3. I picked up a ton of stuff. Wow. You guys just don't love me tonight. All right, here's an oddball one that you don't see every day. This is a variation. I wasn't able to find any comps on these. 1954 Bowman Gil Hodges in a 2 with the field advantage error on it. It's a beautiful 2, too. I swear, sometimes I get graders that hate me, and sometimes I get graders that love me. All right, here we go. 1954 Bowman Color Gil Hodges in a 2 with the field average variation. It is up. Not one you see every day. Actually, I don't even think I knew it was a variation until I got it back because I just didn't check. And I was like, bro, that's crazy. Field average variation under $30. We are at grading cost. That is fucking nuts. P&G. Nice take. I'm really afraid to run some of these big boys, man. You guys got my my butthole clenching. Here we go. 1968 Tom Seaver Rookie Cup. 3.5, but look at the top. That is the Milton Bradley. That is not the regular tops. That is the Milton Bradley variation. A lot of people are starting to collect those offs on set collectors or player collectors. So that is a 68 Milton Bradley, guys. Rookie Cup Seaver. It's up. Things should be 100 plus on this. The Milton Bradley variations is crazy. Wow, you guys are smoke showing me tonight, man. That is Milton Bradley, guys. That is not just the tops. It's the rare Milton Bradley at under 50% of value. Oof. You guys might have me checking out early tonight. Legends, nice grab. I sent that one in for grade 2. A bunch of this is stuff I just picked up from the graders, so. All right. Big boy card alert. This one better get where it belongs. 1960 Hank Aaron All-Star in a 6. My man, VG. You see the fucking amount of stuff I have on my table? It's a little nutty. Even Andy at Indy Card Exchange says I have way too much vintage. 1960 All-Star Hank Aaron in a 6. This will determine how the room's going to treat me tonight. It's up. The Shohei and Trout 1-1 is crazy. And I actually pulled that back in 2022. Let's go, guys. This is 200 or better all day long, man. Let's get it. I think the price tag on this was like $2 at the dude's table that I purchased from. We are helly getting slaughtered tonight. Let me check the DMs. Hold on, Dags. I'm getting there. Wow, boys and girls. Hyper. Nice pick, Hyper. I got a sticker for you yet tonight? No, sir. Sticker on the dude's thing was 200 on that, so nice pick. Do you know how I can get it? You got to talk to Ryan, but it's really hard. He's got a wait list because of how packed it is, man. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh, same set, but this is the base card. Usually brings in more. 1960 Hank Aaron base in a 3. Looks like it was bought from Fanatics a year ago. 1960 Hank Aaron in a 3. This one's over a hundo all day long in a 3. Let's go. So you got to talk to Ryan about it, man. He controls it, but it was pretty hard to get in. Just because he's got such a wait list. Miller Time. So if you talk to the guys at Miller Time Collectibles, they may have room. It just varies. Let's get it, guys. That is a 1960 Hanky, baby. In a 3. We're close. Dags. Oh, let me check your messages, Dags. So, like, if you talk to Brad from Miller Time Collectibles, he may be able to get you into the Noblesville show easier than Carmel. Hold on one sec, Dags. If it'll let me send it. I just responded to you. Nice pickup on that one, Dags. Yeah, talk to Brad, man. They're good guys. Brad and Travis are fucking awesome dudes. It's why I'm always at their shows. Support what they do. Cards and Kicks was phenomenal. Dags, I responded to you, sure, brother. The off app stuff, payment info I just sent you. All right, let's do a Mickey. Can we throw a $200+ Mickey Mantle in the mix tonight? Let's do it, boys. 1966 Mickey Mantle in a 2. We were selling, look at how bright that back is. We were selling 68s for $200+ the other day. Here we go. 1966 Mantle in a 2. 40 in the room, guys. Let's go. Might give something away, man. See if I don't have something special. Actually, I do have something special. Let's do a weirdo giveaway. Come on, guys. We're at half price on this Mantle. I've got a 4 I'm about to run. What are y'all doing to me here? I've got a crazy Mantle and a 4 I'm going to run. Wow, boys and girls, wow. When 68s go for more than 66s, we have entered the Twilight Zone. Give me a second. It's a weird one, but I'm going to do it as a givey for you guys. Gary Sheffield, Dwight Gooden, dual auto from Upper Deck, numbered in 1992. Don't ask. I bought like 5 of these. So it was a lot of 5 so I could keep one in my PC. So we're going to do a giveaway with that. The play ball in the back is a 1940 Mo Berg in a 3. I actually just picked this up. Picked that up from my guys at Indy Card Exchange. So, all right, this will be the giveaway. I'm just going to run a standard giveaway. Let me put it up for everybody, man. It won't be a buyer or anything like that. Let everybody get some love. Gary Sheffield, Dwight Gooden, actual cousins. Both made it to the major leagues. Gotta love that. Confirm. All right, I'm going to pin the givey, and we're going to run another one. So feel free to enter the givey, guys. You don't need to buy to enter. Gary and Dwight Gooden on-card auto from Upper Deck, 1992 signed, Bloodlines, already Beckett slabbed for the free. Why not? Let's have some fun. All right, let's get sick. 1960 Ernie Banks in a 6. That card is beautiful. 1960 Ernie Banks in a 6, guys. High grade 60s Banks. It's up. Run your comps. Guarantee you're going to see big boy numbers. Well, I mean, bid on it too, guys. Don't just jump in the givey. Jesus. $150+ card on the table, and we're worried about the free Dwight and Gary Sheffield. Don't worry, guys. I got more Dwight and Gary Sheffield. I bought like 6 of them so I could have one for my PC. Mr. Snyder about to get a nice steal on this, man. Beautiful high grade Banks. Snyder, nice pick, brother. Nice pick, brother. Oof. Guys are all right. We're going to skip the Goudies. Let's do this. Let's run a tobacco card and see where we go with it. You guys weren't feeling the Goudies tonight, so that is a nice get. You guys weren't feeling the Goudies tonight. Let's see how you feel about T206. T206, Sweet Caporal in a 1, Herbie Moran portrait. That's probably why it got a 1. The back has some wear. Thank God they didn't do it authentic on me. Herbie Moran, 1910 Sweet Caporal in a 1. It's up, guys. All these tobacco cards are like 100 plus nowadays, man. It's getting nutty. You probably won't see me selling raw on here because the auction houses are pulling like $80 raw on shit that looks like it was chewed up by your dog. Herbie Moran, Sweet Caporal in a 1, guys. If this gets where it needs to be, I'll probably run another. I have a couple of high-grade ones, too. Well, Chafee. Ooh. I thought you had it for like an absolute stunt. Chafee knows. Chafee knows tobaccos. That's a nice pick, too, man. About $50 under comps. Let's run one more, and then I'm going to run a high-grade Mantle, a nasty Hank Aaron. Got a 57 Aaron. I've got a Maris rookie, all kinds of stuff. 1910 Piedmont, Bob Unglaub portrait. Oh, Washington Nationals, 1.5. I'm going to assume the 1.5 is there is a little bit of staining here. Probably could have Kurt's card cared that. See if it'll pull. There we go. T206, Bob Unglaub, Washington Nationals. This one is a 1.5, not a 1. It's up. Finding stuff in like 3s from back then is like damn near impossible now, guys. Trust me, I look. Do I run a T205? Wow, what are we doing here, guys? All right, I'll run the 3 I have after this if we can get this thing near. Wow, 60? What are we doing, boys? A 115-year-old card. 1910 Piedmont, guys. I still have an 1883 Careful Hit. I actually have it. I have an 1888 gold coin as well. Chafee. Chafee knows his tobacco. All right, here we go. High-grade tobacco card. And yes, a 3 is high-grade. 1909 Piedmont, Johnny Bates, T206 in a 3, Boston Nationals. Guys, it's very, very hard to find these in 3s these days or anything above it. It's up. 19 seconds on the givey. Let's go. 1909 Piedmont, T206 Bates. That is a 3, guys. That is a 3. That is crazy good grade for how old this thing is. I can't believe we're not even at triple digits on this yet. Peaceman. I think I said your name right. Hi, Oreo. Wow, we're not even breaking 100 on a 3. Sad days. Good win on that, Peaceman. Congrats, brother. Chafee. Chafee is snagging the deals on these. That's a beautiful card, too, man. I think we're done with tobacco. All right, here's a crazy high-grade kind of one-off card on this one, guys. And then I'm going to run probably a Mantle. Do me a favor, Coop. See this pile over here? Yeah, slide that to me a little closer. What up, Big Tiger? 1950 Bowman, Eddie Sawyer in a 6. 50 Bowman in a 6. I actually just picked this up from my LCS2 because I could not believe how old with that high of a grade. Eddie Sawyer, good luck finding a comp. One of these probably hasn't sold since 2020. 1950 Bowman, Eddie Sawyer in a 6. Very high-graded 50 Bowman. You do not find these cards high-graded. Not that high. Probably a low-ass pop. I didn't even check the pop on it, but good God, guys. $48? What is going on? 1950 Bowman in a 6. Probably the highest 50 Bowman I've ever owned, honestly. Wow. We're afraid of triple digits tonight, aren't we? I actually do. You want me to run the Maris rookie? Uper, nice grab, man. Fuck it. It's actually on top of the stack. Let's do it. This will be a determination of how many I run. How many Maris rookies I run. That is in a 2, buddy. It's in a 2. Feel free to DM me for an offer if you want. All these are like my show stickers, guys. So I'm always up for negotiation. All right. If this thing does not get near where it needs to be, then I may not be running any real high end anymore. This is a 1958 Roger Maris rookie in a 4.5. I'm going to assume the 4.5. God, there we go. It's because of the off centering. Card's got some really good eye appeal. No marks or anything on it. Coloring is bright. 1958 Roger Maris 4.5, guys. If this thing doesn't see 3+, I'm just calling it a night. 58 Maris in a 4.5. This thing should be well over 300 all day long, guys. Probably closer to the 400 at this point with those grades. It is. It's rookie year, guys. 58, rookie year. I think these book at like 380 plus, 4.5. It's a big boy card, man. I guess I said it's got to get over 3, and I'll keep going. So I'm going to keep going. Keep going. Legends, nice grab. Oh, I already have a pile for you. Thought I did. Probably put you on the other side. There you are. There's that Seaver. All right, let's do a big boy mantle. Let's do a big boy mantle. 1967 Mickey Mantle in a 4. Pretty well centered, a little bit off center to the right. 1967 Mickey Mantle in a 4. Let's get it where it belongs, guys. Another 300 plus over here. 67 Mantle in a 4, guys. And Mantle cards are getting ridiculous. 67 Mantle in a 4, ladies and gents. We're not running little shit tonight, man. We're running some big boy PC, keep it in your PC type shit. 67 smiling ass Mickey Mantle in a 4. It should be 3 all day, boys. Gil Hodges. Somebody said K-Line. Is my K-Line guy still in the room? Wow. 250 to the titty. $67 Mantle in a 4, guys. Shoo. Nice walk on that one, Dags. Dags has a nice Hall of Fame stack over here. Is my K-Line guy still in the room? I mean, it's a 300. 1957 Al Kaline in a 7. Perfect centering on this, which 57 is brutal. Anybody that collects 57 knows. Like, finding a mantle that's centered is like insanity, boys and girls. 1957 K-Line in a 7 with crazy eye appeal. This thing should be 3 all day, too. I told you guys I was bringing out some heat tonight. 57 K-Line in a 7 with, like, eye appeal like no other, man. Probably the only card that came out the factory centered from 57. Let's get it, guys. We are under halfway where it belongs. This is insane. 57 K-Line, baby. In a 7. Probably not going to see too many 7s. I don't know the pop on this. I'd assume it's pretty low considering how high grade it is because it just gets a little nutty. Wow, guys. Wow. Chafee, nice pickup, man. Sleeping on us today. How about we do another big boy and see if you guys crush me tonight? 1962 Gaylord Perry, rookie in a 6. This dude's market has been going up and up and up. Couple of guys, Drysdale, Larson, Gaylord Perry, 1962 Topps, rookie in a 6. It's another 2 or better card right there, boys and girls. 62 Gaylord Perry, rookie in a 6. Those brown edges were pretty brutal on grading, just like 71's black borders. Guys, this is a 2 or better card here, boys and girls. 62 Gaylord Perry in a 6. I brought out some guns tonight. Very rarely, unless it's like big boy sonar. Where are we at, guys? We're at 105? Wow. P&G almost just committed a bank robbery tonight. You guys still did it 115, man. That thing should be close to 200 on it. Dylan, nice pickup. Nice pickup. High grade. Perry rookie. All right, what do we got? Ooh, where are my Roger Maris fans? We ran his rookie. Let's run a couple of his all-star short prints. This first one is a big boy short print. 1961 high number Sporting News all-star. That is high number. Roger Maris in a 6. Again, another 2 or better card on here, boys. 1961 Topps, Roger Maris in a 6, all-star high number. You don't find comps on these big boys because they just don't sell that often. Brought out some dogs tonight. 1961 high number short print all-star Maris in a 6, guys. I've got a Hank Aaron, 57 Hank Aaron I'll probably run next. Guys, this thing should be over 2. Probably haven't had a short print all-star sell in fucking a year and a half, man. Not that high of a grade. Maybe 3s and 4s, but wow, really? Really, guys? You gonna do me dirty tonight? We were like 100 under comps. 1961 Roger Maris, high number in a 6. High number, high grade on this one, guys. Sheesh. Goddamn, I'm going to have to start a GoFundMe or an OnlyFans. Dags, nice pickup. Guys got me scared to run the 7. We're going to do it. Fuck it. 1960, Roger Maris, high number all-star short print. If it'll zoom, let's do it. All-star high number in a 7. 1960 Roger Maris all-star in a 7. If the punishment wasn't bad enough, higher grade, older card. This motherfucker better go for more than the last one did. 1 year older, 1 grade higher, boys, if that gives you any kind of correlation on the last one. This thing doesn't hit over 200. We're done with Roger for the night. Because that is a monster. 1960 Maris high number all-star in a 7. 7 grade. Wow. Wow, you guys, really? Why do I do this to myself? I might as well go to shows and be like, whole table, 70% comps. What is going on? That is a 60 all-star high number short print Roger Maris in a 7 grade. Sub 200. Holy shit. BS, nice pick. BS, nice pick, man. All right, let me run let's run a crazy Hank Aaron. Screw it. Maybe you guys want some Aaron action in your life. Again, another one that if this goes low, I might cry. 1961 Topps Hank Aaron 5.5. 5.5 Aaron. This is 253 all day long, guys. It's up. 1961 Hank Aaron in a 5.5. A little bit off-centered is assuming Wyatt got a 5.5 because the corners are sharp. That's on the case. That's some glue on the case. Guys, this thing should be like in the $300 range tonight. Come on, Zoom. There we go. Got to get the perfect spot. Guys, this thing should be way over where it's at. You guys broke on Sundays or something? Wow, what the fuck? We're halfway to the mark. 5.5, 61 Aaron. This thing should be like near 300 right now. Thank you for the share, Chafee. Guys, what is going on? Oh my God. All right, Dags, that may have been the steal of the night. You guys are hurting my feelings at this point. That eliminates me running the 57, that's for sure. How about a big boy Yaz? Who likes Yastrzemski? Yeah, I got Mantles. I've been running them all night smoking. Been running them all night smoking. I got Mays, I got Barras, I got high-grade Pee-wees, I got Teds that I'm scared to run. I have some more. Aren't we all looking for 50s? I think I don't know. I may have some in the pile. 1960 Carl Yastrzemski rookie in a 5. No, I sold my 53 Bowman Reese last week. 1960 Carl Yastrzemski rookie in a 5. Yeah, I ran most of the raw earlier. Let's go, guys. This is 300 all day long. I have two 5s and 2 6s, but message me about those. I think I have the 5s at 15 or 1800 and the 6s at 2100. Let's get it, guys. This is 300 or better all day. That is a Yaz rookie in a 5. For sure, brother. Guys, what are you doing to me tonight? You guys are really fucking hating me tonight. Everything going under 100 going to have me running like $5 cards from here on out. 60 Yaz All-Star rookie. Still way under comps. Any higher end cards running? What are you looking for, bro? Petro, nice pick. We've ran 67 Mantles. We've ran Maris rookies. We've ran tobacco cards. Well, you should have bid on it, big boy. That went way under comps. No, it's a Larry Doby. 1950 Bowman Larry Doby in a 4. I've got Gilliam, Mo Berg, Travis Jackson. So look, let me give you an idea, guys. That is actual cost of a Travis Jackson in a 3 from Gowdy, okay? In that condition, in a 3. Got you, Chase. And we do any off-the-app deals, I can give a little bit better pricing. Run the 48 spawn. No. You are out of your mind. All right, what are we doing here? You guys brutalized me on Aaron. Maybe I shouldn't have brought out the fucking $400 or $500 cards tonight, but that's really what we got left as far as stacks. All right, let's get stupid. All right, I got you, Dag. I'm not running the 48 spawn. I am not starting that bad boy at $5. You got me fucked up. Yes, I will claim that. All right, 1958. I mean, some of these cards have been going 100 under comps tonight. I'm getting brutalized. So, 1958 Stan Musial All-Star in a 7. High-grade Musial. Again, guys, these are all like 250, 300 and shit. So here we go. 58 Musial in a 7. Stan the Man Musial. That's a sick one with an auto car. This thing should, with the way this night's going, this should be at $250 tonight. So you guys are still getting $100 fucking or $100 deal. 1958 All-Star Musial, beautiful eye appeal in a 7. In a 7, guys. Probably not comped. Wow. Dag's over here slaughtering me, man. Yeah, I got more Manals. Dags, nice pick. Let me see here. Barra, Reese, Teddy, Yogi, Mace. Here we go. Oh, here's a 60. It's not the base, though, card. There's another, like, $400+ card. 1960 Mickey Mantle All-Star in a 4. 1960 Mickey Mantle All-Star in a 4. I probably won't run any more Mantles if this thing doesn't get near 400. Big boy status, guys. That is high number short print Mantle. 1960 All-Star Mantle in a 4. High number short print. This is not a little card. This is 400 all day, every day at my booth. P&G knows. Short print, high number Mantle, guys. This thing should be 400+ tonight. Oh, here we go with the critics. Let me guess, you're checking VCP. Checking sales from June. I don't have Yount. Vintage autos, I have a... So, Car, if you message me, I have a lot of vintage on-card autos. I even have one of those Bill Terry's on-card autoed. I don't usually run them at auction. So, yeah, I've ran a few Clementes. I might have another. I do, but those, I mean, you're getting big boy numbers on those. If you're interested, I have probably 4 or 5 of each of those on card, like 55, 68s. All right, I'll get to you. One sec. All right. I don't know if I want to run this one, but we've been running high-grade Banks or high-grade Mantles and Maris and stuff, so why not throw a Banks in there? 1959 Ernie Banks PSA 7. And if any of you comp with VCP, suck my left nut because it's terrible. VCP average over the past year. Again, another big boy card here. That is a 7 Ernie Banks. If you guys do vintage, you will know that since June, the market has skyrocketed. VCP. I walked up, so I do a lot of vintage with these young kids that know vintage, and he came up to me trying to buy a Koufax rookie, and I said, do not. See, there you go, Car. I said, do not. 450 average comp. Do not look at June's pricing, motherfucker. And he just looked at me and started laughing because he knew. Guys, 450 average comp on this. We're not even at 3. Dylan is about to get a snipe. That is a 59 Banks in a 7, guys. That's a 7. This thing should be 400+ all day. And Dylan, wow, might be the steal of the night on that, Dylan. Banks in a 7, not even right. That's not even right. All right, let's go old school. Not any. I'm done with my raw tonight. I ran like 5 or 6 raw cards that I had. Mantle, Hank, all that. All right, this is iconic and expensive. Yeah, I set up at all the local Indiana card shows. I set up at the Chicago Spectacular. I set up at the Dallas Card Show in Chicago. I set up at Shipshewana. I'm in Indiana, so I do a lot of the Midwest shows. 1950 Bowman Yogi in a 1. This is still a crazy $250, $300 card, guys. It is pretty well centered. Let me try and zoom. It's got corner wear on it, but the eye appeal is phenomenal on this. Yogi Berra, 1950 Bowman in a 1. This thing should be around the 253. All right, I'll take a look, Dylan. Was it the last card? The 305? You're not in the gulag. Guys, this is definitely a near $300 card. eBay, actually. Yeah, last sale was, what, $260 probably 3 months ago. I wish that they did the fucking comps, whatnot comps, but it's impossible. Last sale on this was $260 a few months ago. We are 100 under it. What is going on, boys and girls? We are 100 under the last sale. That is fucking batshit. Well, I mean, a lot of stuff goes over comps, but my show seems to go under comps. Wow. Okay, that'll be the last bear eye I run tonight. Sorry, ladies and gents, but the other ones are going away. That was a slaughter. Let me pull my bearers. Yeah, I have seen it. It's crazy. I'm not even going to attempt to run a high-grade Hodges. I'm not going to attempt to run that. Hank, Pee-wee can go to the side. All right, let's try a weird one. Let's see if you guys... I don't think I have any Koufax in the pile tonight. I'm not shutting it down, man. You got to take your bruises sometimes, Ring. I'm still building the following for vintage, guys. I run some really high-end vintage. This is what I do. This is my passion and love. I do box breaks for Leaf stuff, too. Let's see if you guys know what this is. Yeah, but PNG, then people are like, what up, 20th? Holy shit, it's a ghost. All right, 1934 to 36, batter up Mel Ott in a 1, guys. These are not a common card. I probably wouldn't car. I'd have to take a look. 1934 to 36, batter up Mel Ott. This is also not a little card, guys. We'll see if you guys know your old school vintage. Vintage knows his old school vintage. We're still way under comps, but at least somebody knows who Mel Ott is. Yes. I have a Mel Ott that's a Pop 1 from 33 Gowdy. It is an SGC 8, the batting, Pop 1, none higher. 40 grand or best offer. PNG, nice grab on the old school, brother. PNG, don't start the batter upset, man. That thing will be brutal. That thing will be brutal, PNG. Teddy Baseball. Willie Mays. Yogi is not getting ran. You guys fucked me on Yogi. Let's run another tobacco. All right, I've got a few Mays. I'll run a Mays after this. But, like, guys, I'm not running anything that ain't, like, in the $200 to $300 range tonight. I hope you know that. Like, everything I've been running is big boy shit tonight. I figured let's give it a whirl. Taking some bumps and bruises, quite a few of them, but... 1910 Piedmont, Nick Maddox, Pittsburgh, baby, in a 2.5. T206 Piedmont, 1910 Piedmont in a 2.5, guys. Big card here. It's this will determine if I run any more of the tobaccos, and then I may throw some Gowdies in the mix too. Guys, what are we doing here, man? This is a 200 or better on that. That is a 2.5. This is a 200 or better. I think it's like 250 on comps. Mike Mill, what it do? What's up, guys that are joining the feed? We are running some big, high-ticket items tonight. Dags, that's a nice pick. All right, somebody said Mace. Oh, that is risky, Car, because if I pulled anything crazy, I'd probably want to get it slabbed. All right, this is another 300 area. 1957 Willie Mays in a 4, off-center, top to bottom. But that is a clean Mays, boys and girls. 1957 Willie Mays in a 4. This thing should hit 3 easy. It's up. Any George Herman Ruth cards. I would not run one on this show. $325 last sale on this bad boy. 1957 Willie Mays in a 4, ladies and gents. I told you I was bringing out some heat tonight. Get me to $250 if the last sale was $325, guys. Jesus. I don't mind you getting deals, but holy fuck. Guys are fucking me here tonight. $100 under comps. Shoot me in the face tonight. Oh, you guys just don't love me. Whatever. We're building the following, having some fun, guys. This is what the hobby's about. To all you resellers getting steals tonight, fuck you. To all you personal collectors getting steals tonight, I love you. I collect 33 Gouty. All right, let's run a weird one. They're making me grab my ankles. No lube. No Diddy around here tonight. All right, this is crazy. T205 Piedmont Reds, baby. Michael Mitchell in a 2.5. The back is clean. Little bit off-centering. Fuck the resellers. T205 tobacco card. Piedmont in a 2.5. It's up. I don't have any Batman rookies. I probably wouldn't sell it if I did. I've been eyeballing to try and get myself one. Guys, it's a $200+ tobacco card. Cincinnati Reds status. 2.5. 1911 Michael Mitchell Piedmont, guys. We're a quarter of the way there. Holy shit. You boys are really hating me tonight. Vintage knows. Vintage said I've been grabbing my ankles all night. Bastard. I'll take it. Trying to build the following. Make sure you guys bookmark our video for Thursday night so you can bend me over again. The Fuck Carl show. Petro, nice pickup. Don't know how I'm feeling about tobacco on this. I'm going to run another Gouty. I'm originally from Florida. I've been running Hanks, Josh. All right, fuck it. Let's run another $300 Hank for 100. 1957 Hank Aaron. That is on the case, guys. Looked like the kid had greasy fingers. 1957 Topps Hank Aaron in a 3. 1957 Hank Aaron in a 3. It's up. Somebody asked for Hank. I run Hank 2 seconds later. You better bid. Let's go, Josh. Get it where it belongs. We're not getting it where it belongs. I'm going to run a 20th. I miss you, 20th. You know how much I miss you, bro? I miss you daily. Vintage getting steals all night. Yeah, I was born and raised in South Florida, and now I live in Indiana. I operate a drug and alcohol treatment center, halfway houses. I'm in recovery. 20th, nice pickup. And this is how I decompress from my daily living. I got like 150 clients that always ask for something and drive me fucking nuts daily. Yeah, tomorrow night I'll be peddling Leaf 20th. Thank you, guys. 15 years in, and I feel like I'm still 20, but I'm not. I'm in my 40s. This is my decompression. All right, guys. Rare oddity card alert. You do not see these every day. You probably have, some people may have never seen them. Why, thank you. This is a 1943 MP & Co. Johnny Vandermeer in a 1. Hand cut. These came in strips. These are like near impossible to find in high grades because they're not even like hard cardboard. That is a 1943 MP & Co. Vandermeer. This is 100 plus all day long. It's up. Let's see how you guys deal with oddities. I guess I'll run one more Gouty. Wow, that's how we deal with oddities here. Let's run a high grade Gouty. See where it goes. Guys, this thing should be over 100, man. You guys may not know this set, but I am running some monsters tonight, Josh. This is insanity at this price. I figured, like, get on the show. Let's run some high heat, see what people do. I've taken some big boy losses tonight, but that's the hobby, man. At least we're having fun. Hopefully some of you guys are happy with your grabs. I'm not happy with this one going at 40-something bucks because, yeah. Just to give you an idea, I had sold the Ted Williams 2 from this set for, like, almost a G. This is not a common set. The MP & Co's are rare. And Vandermeer is a monster. Quit nickeling and diming. The only grab I enjoyed is the last time I saw you. Fucking 20th, my guy. John, nice pickup, brother. Do I have a stack for you yet tonight, John? I do not. You guys want a Big Boy Williams next? What you know about iconic Teddy Williams? If this doesn't go over 3, I may cut the feed. 1954 Ted Williams PSA 2. Yes, 2s are over $300 these days, guys. That's how crazy it is on the market. 1954 Teddy Baseball PSA 2. It is up. This is a big boy card, man. Both his 54s have skyrocketed in price. 2s are going for over 300 consistently. It's not like a once in a while. This is always there. Iconic. When he came back from the war, legendary. Guys, we can't get this thing over 3. You guys are fucking slaughterhousing me tonight. Brilliant color. Beautiful eye appeal for a 2. We can't even get to, like, comps on one of them. There we go. Somebody got me where I'm all not fully lubed, but semi-lubed. After fees, I'm still at $250. Dags, that is a great pick, bro. Nice pickup. All right, let's do one more in the $300 range of Willie. Teddy Williams. Actually, let's run a Gouty first. I'm glad you like it. We're wild around here, man. I really have no filter. I love this shit. I love to have fun. So join it. Even if you're not buying, man, join us for the fun, you know. We do Leaf breaks as well. I distribute for Leaf. I don't have any $2 cards tonight. I ran a couple starting at $1 early on. You know what? Fuck it. Let's run a Raw again. This one didn't sell earlier. No, I've been having issues with my daughter, so. All right, Dags, I'll respond to you. Frank Williams, Harmon Killebrew, Boog Powell, home run leaders, starting it at $1 while I prep this Gouty. 67 tops. Corner's got some dings and edge wear on it. A little bit off center, top to bottom. Let me see if I can zoom in for you guys. Jesus. Is that what I need to do? I need to get 50 in the room and then start running these cards? Vintage still getting his steal. The Koufax went for like 4. I was ready to shoot myself in the head. Oh, Peaceman. That's our Givey winner. And what I may start doing is running some Giveys during our shows too. Why not? I mean, it's not like that's going to slaughter me compared to what you guys are paying for shit. All right, I'm running Gouty. Nice mid-grade Gouty too, guys. I upgraded mine to a 5. That's why this one's getting ran. 1933 Al Thomas in a PSA 4 for all you registry nuts. 1933 Al Thomas PSA 4 Goudy. This thing should be around 2. It's kind of insane what 33 Goudy is doing these days. I collect the set. I'm 12 away from finishing. I got 2 Ruths left, and some randos that I just don't want to click buttons on eBay. But good luck finding like 5, 6s of this series. This thing should be well over 150, guys. You may not know it, but this is how I educate on Goudy, I guess. Trying my best, Dags. Ooh. What year was Greenberg's rookie? 38? Or was it early? Or wait, no, Greenberg was 33, wasn't he? Or 34. I think 34 Goudy was Greenberg. Gorgor, that's still a nice pickup. I had that thing stickered at 200 for my locals. I do not have any Greenbergs. His ones of that are insane, bub. His ones of that are insane. You guys want me to run another oddity card that people haven't seen before? Well, you've probably seen them, but they're rare as shit. 1955 Topps doubleheader in a 6. Boone and Perky. Ray Boone, Bob Perky on the back. This thing has never been folded. It is very clean. You don't see these doubleheaders in 6s ever. They're usually folded over. 34 was his first year, Wisco. Greenberg, 34 Goudy was his first year. Why are we at $6 on this, guys? I know this is like an oddity, but this is a 55 doubleheader of Boone and Perky in an SGC 6. Yeah, it's hard to find these not folded over. Like, finding this card in a 6 is, like, near impossible. And at $50, we're, like, smoking crack tonight, I guess. Because what these were, you could fold them over, man, double headers, so a lot of people did. You know, kids played with this shit back in the day at $60. We're smoke showing. Jesus. Petro, nice pick. Write a tag. I'll run one more. I have one more of those. Do you guys know about the 1914 blankets? It's 34. The only reason I know is because I don't have to spend that money to finish my 33 set. 34 Greenberg. All right, here we go. Yes, the blankets. 20th. You know about the blankets? I guarantee it. All right, 1955, Jack Shepard and Stan Hack. Stan Hack, good name. In an SGC 5, unperforated, guys. Any 100 to 150s. What are you talking about, bro? We've been running $500 cards tonight. I got a big boy coming up. Yes. 1955 Topps doubleheader, Jack Shepard and Stan Hack in a 5. I've been running Mays, Mantle, and Aaron's all night, brother. Another rare one. This has Stan Hack on there, which is a big name, guys. I can't believe we're not, like, zooming on this one, too. We should be. I got a big Ted Williams I can run. I got a monster Pee Wee Reese, but you guys won't get it to 500 where it belongs, so just going to keep that. Wow, we're at $24, guys. They charge more to grade that big motherfucker. What are y'all doing to me? Got a Berra in a 6, a Hodges in a 6. But you guys aren't really spending on them boys tonight, which is crazy. You want me to run a monster Goudy? No, I don't have a 53 it's a 53 Topps. It is a 53. It is not the other one, but it's like a $500 card, boys. I'm scared. Like, you guys have not been getting shit to the numbers that are even allowing me to eat dinner tomorrow. I'm going to be eating fucking an Uncrustable for dinner tomorrow. Run the Pee-wee. Do you guys want me to? I mean, it's like strawberry or credit card. Oh, you send me some ramen. Yes. Low-key smack, but not for dinner. Okay? Lunch or a snack, I'm okay with it. But not for dinner, guys. I'm joking, by the way. All right, this is a big card. If you guys don't know about this guy, I don't know what to tell you. You don't know true vintage pre-war shit. 1933 Gowdy Pie Trainer in a 1. Yes, this is a $200 plus card. 1933 Gowdy Harold Pie Trainer in a 1. Legendary pirate. Probably got a 1 because had some dookie on the back. 1933 Pie Trainer, Big Boy Hall of Famer. I actually have the Gowdy copyright card of this. It's the only one in the world, but it is the copyright card. 1933 Pie in a 1, guys. That's a steal, John. Nice pickup on that. Legend right there, guys. I do have the copyright card. Guy's been trying to get it from me for like $3 or $4 and I'm not letting it go because it's probably worth 10 easy. All right, let's run a Big Boy Teddy again. 1955 Ted Williams SGC 3, card number 2. Beautiful specimen on that, well centered. SGC 3 Ted Williams. This thing should be over 350 easy. It's up. And then I guess I'll run. Let me see what else I got here. I got 38 big heads even. Guys, this thing should be 300 plus all day. Like 350 to 400 every day on this. You guys are going to make me put everything back in my showcase and only run fucking $50 cards. What are we doing? PNG, Jesus Christ. If anybody's getting it for a steal, though, Dad, still getting a deal. You guys are shitting on me tonight. Somebody pass some baby wipes with aloe because my butt's hurting. PNG, that's a nice pick, brother. That is a really nice pickup tonight. All right. Like this is the kind of shit that 38 Gowdy heads ups. These are actual comps on this shit, guys. It's crazy. Let's run a high grade 34 Gowdy. And by high grade, I mean a 5. Because that's what we're dealing with. 1934 Walter Betts in a 5. Old Hucky, Boston Braves legend. 1934 Gowdy with the Lou Gehrig says in a 5, guys. This is probably 200 plus too. Finding these old school cards this high graded is kind of crazy. Walter Betts, 1934 Gowdy in a 5. Vintage knows, man. If you're seeing vintage bid, I believe I have an extra lefty Gorgor. Shoot me a message on it. That I probably wouldn't run because anything that's over like a 2 is $600, $700. 34 Walter Betts in a 5. Wayne, nice take, man. Nice take on that, Wayne. Like I have a 38 DiMaggio rookie. But that's like in an authentic, and it's like a $4,000 card in an authentic. If that tells you guys anything about that. All right, we're going to put those to the side. I'm not going to run the pie in a 1.5 because that one's 200, and you guys slaughtered me. Here's a nasty. Got a couple more, and then we're going to call it a night. Make sure you bookmark our show for Thursday night. That man said Woody English. Hold on. You know your shit. All right, we're going to put this one up, and then I'm going to go grab my Woody English. I did not bring him out because I didn't think people understood who the hell he was. You might not know who Willis Hudlin is either. But this is a 1933 Gaudy Willis Hudlin in a 2.5. Beautiful card in a 2.5. This is a big boy. Cleveland, this thing should be 150 plus. 1933 Willis Hudlin, 2.5. It's up. Let's go, guys. Jesus. I don't think I have him here, but I know I do have him. If you shoot me a message, man, I think it's a 4, PSA 4 graded. I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff that I do to give you a better idea of what I do at local shows and shit. And we've got a few more cards we're going to run, and then we'll call it a night. I am going to run the Big Boy Pee-wee last. I'm going to run a $500 Pee-wee last. Hopefully you guys don't fucking burn me on it. But I'll show you guys. This is kind of stuff like if you come to my table, this is the kind of stuff I do. So if you're ever looking for oddities, Paul Wainer in a 6, pop 1, none higher. Stan Lapata, 1950 Bowman. That is a fucking 9, guys. Pop 2, none higher. A 9. 50 Bowman and a 9. Good luck. Jimmy Wilson, team issue, 1.5. Pop 1, none higher. Ernie Lombardi in a 5. Pop 2, none higher. Bill Terry on card, 1934 Gaudy on card auto. Don Larson, 54 Bowman on card auto. 1888 Victorian die cut, careful hit. $1887 gold coin Jim Whitney. Okay? So if you guys are ever looking for weird shit, that is not pickleball, bud. Boys. Not pickleball, thank God. So if you're ever looking for weirdo shit, I love it. That's what I do. Okay? That was Paul Wainer, wasn't it? I think it was Paul. Yeah, W60, Paul Wainer in a 6. Hand cut, if it'll zoom. 1 sec. Paul Wainer hand cut. Pop 1, none higher. SGC 6, highest graded in the world there, bud. Highest graded in the world. Is card center in the back? This one? Or Travis? It's a 33 Travis Jackson in a 3 and a 34 Bill Terry in a 5.5. Travis Jackson in a 3. If you're interested, just shoot me a DM. The way back. What do you mean? My logos? We've got a Whitey Ford, a 40 play ball, Mo Berg, 1953 Gilliam in a 5, and a Larry Dobbie in a 4. And I always put out like some weird stuff. I don't know if I have any crazy. I do have a Nolan in a 9, but it's a big one. You're good, Wisco. All right, I'm gonna run another tobacco real quick. This is a name actually. Patty Livingston, Philadelphia Americans, PSA 1. Patty Livingston, Sweet Caporal. Sweet Caporal Patty Livingston in a 1. I have a shit ton of Nolan's, Big House. Shoot me a message. Shoot me a DM. Let's go, guys. Last tobacco card of the night. 150 comps all day long. My tobacco card guys go away. What the fuck's going on right now? T206 Patty Livingston 1910 in a 1. Why are we anywhere under 150 on this? I will never know. I've got a big boy Hodges, a big boy Berra, and a big boy Reese. I'm scared to run the Berra because you guys brutalized me on the last one. The Hodges is a 1954 in a high grade PNG. Do you want to take it and beat me to death with it? Guys, T206, Sweet Caporal, 350-30, Patty Livingston, Hall of Famer, Philadelphia Americans. Wow, chafy. I'm feeling chafy right now after that one. No, you don't want to beat me to death? That is a fucking beautiful Hodges. All right, let's go. $500 Pee Wee Reese incoming. This will be the last card of the night, guys. Don't make me regret running it. 1953, it is not the Bowman color. Pee Wee Reese, PSA 6. A fucking 6. These do not hit the market often, guys. It's up. Let's get it to 5. Last card of the night. Make sure you book, well, most likely. Let's make sure you bookmark my video for Thursday, guys. We're going to be doing a lot more vintage. Guys, we're still like 200 under this fucker. What are we doing? That is a 53 Pee Wee Reese and a PSA 6, guys. You are not finding these under 450, 500. There's no doubt in my mind on this. I'm about to take a bloodbath by it when I bought this one, huh? Wow. Iconic 53 tops, Pee Wee Reese in a 6, guys. Very high graded 53. Wow. All right, John. Nice steal on that, brother. Yeah, I can show you the whitey. I think it was, I don't know. Let me take it out of the sleeve. One sec. You put John's card with his stuff so I don't fuck this up. And everything will ship out tomorrow, guys. I ship in card boxes, so everything's protected. Bubble wrap or packing peanuts. Let me try and zoom in. So I sent this one in. I don't know why I got a 2. Maybe the registration a little is off. I'm not seeing creases. The corner's got some dings, a little bit of off-centering. No stains, no marks. I don't know why I got a 2, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah, no. There we go. That's probably why. The crease on the back. Not really showing on the front, maybe a little bit right there. But that's probably why I got a 2. Nowadays, grading is like brutal, man. It's all a matter of who grades. No problem, Crappy. I'm going to assume that's why. I sent in this and a bunch of Berras together. I ended up getting a huge lot of 51 Bowman Raw. And I ended up sending a bunch for grade and stuff. All right, I'm going to run one more card. I prefer it, Justin, because stuff comes back so quick, and I don't care about a set registry. PSA usually will bring back more money on resale, but I prefer it. Like, that looks so much better to me with the black background against the cards. And I collect 33 Goudies, so I prefer... All right, I'm going to run one more. I showed you guys my sticker on this. I like how they look better in the tux, too. 1938 Goudey, big head, Dick Bartell in a 1. This is why it's a 1. Eye appeal on the front is great. It's not, like, astronomical, but it is a little bit. Last card I'm running of the night, guys. You guys saw this thing stickered at shows for a hundo. That's where comps are on this. Somebody started 38 Goudey set because I don't want to be alone. Joe DiMaggio, Bob Feller, Charles Gehringer. Good night, legends. Guys, join us on Thursday. We're going to be doing another vintage show. I'm going to bring some baby oil for myself and some aloe wipes. Guys, this card comps at 100 all day long. Let's go. Last card of the night, boys. If you send me messages on what you're looking for, like what stars, I can put them in the run for the feed. You guys just got to kind of let me know. Cool, we're a quarter away there. Come on, guys. Appreciate you guys, man. Always have a fun time. Follow Pack Peelers on all social media. Tomorrow night we'll be doing Leaf Box Rips. All right, 20th. Tomorrow night I'm doing Leaf Box Rips. I'd grade the Hall of Famers, Justin. Grade the Hall of Famers or anything that looks packed fresh. With proper form, 50% below comps. Hyper nice pickup, man. I appreciate and love all you guys. I had a great time tonight. We will be back on Thursday night with some more crazy high-end vintage. And until next time, guys, talk to me nice.